All right, guys, today, some more with these number facts. Now, just so you know what these terms mean, when people say number facts, what they mean is like an addition sentence or a subtraction sentence. And when you get into third grade, multiplication and division number sentences. So a number fact is just an addition sentence or a subtraction sentence for what you guys are doing right now. And related facts then are those ones that we talked about yesterday, like 2 plus 3 equals 5. 3 plus 2 equals 5, right? We have 2 plus 3 equals 5, or 3 plus 2 equals 5, or 5 minus 3 is 2, or 5 minus 2 is 3. Can you see we're working with all the same stuff here? We're just rearranging it. So today we're working with these related facts and looking at facts and being able to tell whether or not for sure they're related. Lesson 5.3, identify related facts. And, you know, right here, they often do some kind of warm-up sort of thing, but we're actually going to skip this today. We're going to jump right into the lesson on the next page. So take a look here at the pictures. You can see they started out the same, right? There's just different stuff happening in the picture. So here, we start with 3, and then we put 9 more in, and we've got 12. Here, it's not very clear, but you can see they did the circle and cross out on these leaves. So that tells us we're starting with all of it, taking out some of it, and then some will be left. So these are related facts. And take a look at what this little funny bird says. These are related facts. If you know one of these facts, you also know the other fact. And actually, if you know one of the facts, you know 3 other facts. What's the other addition fact you know along with this one? If you know 3 plus 9 is 12, then you know 9 plus 3 is 12, right? And if you know 12 minus 9 is 3, then you also know 12 minus 3 is 9. So we're going to use this fact family strategy with some of these here. But what you have to think carefully about is whether or not they are related. So add and subtract, circle the related facts. 6 plus 4. We'll take a look. Here's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 more. That's 2 handfuls. That's 10, right? Well, if 6 plus 4 is 10, then 10 minus 4 is 6. Are those related facts? Yes, they are. 9 plus 8. Pause the video. Figure out what 9 plus 8 is. Make marks. Use counters. What's 9 plus 8? 17. So if 9 plus 8 is 17, 17 minus 8, right, is going to be 9. Those are related. 9 plus 5, why don't we just go ahead and count, you know, one handful is 5. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 9 plus 5 is 14. 9 minus 5, well, here we've been able to use these other facts. But here, we're not starting out with our altogether number, are we? So 9 minus 5, here we used this to count up. Now we'd be counting backward, right? 9, not 10, but 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So these are not related facts, are they? They both start with 9, but one adds 5 on and the other one takes 5 off. So they're not connected. We couldn't set up a picture like this and rearrange parts or set up one set of counters and see this. I'm going to show you that real quick with number 3, and then you guys are going to go on and do this on your own. So let me put out 9 here real quick. Here's my full row of 5. And 4 more gives me the 9. And then now I need, whoops, 5 yellow ones. So taking a look at how these connect, this is something we'd be doing every day in school if we were in school, right? We have 9 plus 5 is 10 and 4 more, 14, right? We could say the 5 first, 5 plus 9, right? 5 plus 9 is 14 altogether. We could say 14, take off those 5, leaves us 9, and we could say Oh my goodness, I'm writing all kinds of the wrong number. We could say 14 minus those 9 leaves us 5. But this, 9 minus 5, that's not in here anywhere, is it? We'd have to rearrange all these counters. We'd have to say 9 minus 5. And a fact family, related facts, are when we could use the same set of counters set up the same way to make those 4 different number sentences. So, boys and girls, go ahead and continue. Solve these facts, and then if they're related, like number 1 and number 2 are, go ahead and circle them. I really encourage you to use counters, because when you use the counters, just like we saw with number 3, it becomes really easy to see whether or not the facts are related. Also, if you're talking about adding big numbers, it's easier with counters. All right, next page. Solve them. Remember, we can write addition and subtraction across, or we can write it up and down, horizontal or vertical. Here you have them vertical. Excuse me. Solve them, and then color it green if they're related. So let's take a look here. 8 plus 4 is 12. They already gave you that part. 8 minus 4, well, here's 8, right? Minus 4 leaves 4. Those aren't related. If we had 12 minus 4 leaves 8, then they'd be related, but they're not. So we don't color that green. Let's take a look at this one down here. 10 plus 10. Well, guys, imagine 2 10 sticks. You've done that. Remember when we did number of the day? 2 10 sticks. That's 20, right? 10s is 20. Well, imagine if you have 2 10s for this 20 and you take off one of the 10s. That leaves you with 10, doesn't it? Now here we have a related fact. This number and this number make this number, and then this number minus one of the numbers gives you the other one. So those are related facts. If we were using counters, we would use the counters all set up the same way. So that leaf, you do color. All right, continue this page. Pause if you have not caught up to me, because I'm skipping some things. So go ahead and pause the video. Finish it, then turn the page and start the video again. All right, guys, yesterday, you chose 3 numbers and wrote a whole set of 4 related addition facts, or addition and subtraction. You did the whole complete set. So here today, you're working with something a little bit different. They're giving you a whole bunch of numbers to choose from, and you are going to write 6 addition and subtraction sentences, 6 facts. So it's up to you. They're not all going to be related, because the most you can write is 4 related facts, right? So you're just going to write 2 related facts here, 2 related facts here, and 2 related facts here. You don't have to write all 4. So go ahead, pause the video. Let's do one of them together. And you can reuse numbers. So I'm going to do 4, 5, and 9. Now, you could reuse 9. You could put 9 with 5 and have it make 14. But we're going to use 4, 5, and 9. So I can say 4 plus 5 is the same as 9. And I have 3 options of something to put over here, don't I? I could just write the switch around fact and put 5 plus 4 is, oh, wait. Oh, related addition and subtraction sentences. So I did an addition one here. I need to do a subtraction one here. I still have 2 choices, don't I? I'm going to start with the amount altogether, and then I can choose if I want to subtract 5 and end up with 4, or if I want to subtract 4 and end up with 5. I'm going to subtract 4 and end up with 5, but I could do it the other way also, couldn't I? 9 minus 5 equals 4. And I could have written 5 plus 4 equals 9 over here. So you guys choose for down here. Pause the video. You choose your amounts from this list up here and make true related addition and subtraction. All right, guys. One of these numbers cannot be used to write related number sentences. Here's what you have to do. Add things together. Obviously, 15 is our biggest one, right? So that's going to be our altogether amount. Two of these numbers together make 15. Might be 7 and 8, might be 6 and 7, might be 6 and 8. One of these numbers, you can't add with one of the other ones to make 15. So I want you to figure out which one won't add with the other to make 15 and put an X on top of it. If you want to write out an explanation, you may. If you don't want to, you could just instead put an X on top of the one that doesn't go. And then down here, which subtraction fact is related to 6 plus 8 equals 14?